Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk about how these trucking companies are cutting drivers' pay. But before we get into that, I just want to say I'm so glad to be back. I got a part-time job. I didn't want to go full-time because I do dispatching and if you want a dedicated lane, I'm very successful in my e-commerce business. But anyway, I wanted to do this video about a month ago. But yeah, if you've been loyal, thank you. If you haven't, don't resubscribe. We only want loyal people over here. So anyway, I seen a post like a month ago, and then like a month or two ago I seen a YouTube video, and then today I seen another video about these jobs cutting these drivers' pay. And so we're here, and we're definitely going to talk about it. Okay, so the post I seen like a month ago, basically one of my social media friends, but it was in a Facebook group, he had posted, because he been at the company for a while, like a couple months ago, I had asked him about his company or whatever, because I was thinking about working there. It's an over the road company though. And then I seen him post, I was like, dang, I'm glad I ain't worked there. Because they was only paying 60 cents per mile, and that's not bad if y'all cutting the pay, and that was lower. So anyway, he was like, I don't know if I should stay or if I should go from this company. I've been here for a while. I do like it, but they cutting our pay for a while. They told us they cutting our cent per mile for a while. I forgot if he said forever or just for a while. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. You know, in my head, I would leave. What do you do in that situation? Do you stay at the company or do you say bye-bye? Like, do you leave? I feel like if you just started there, then just leave, go somewhere else. But if you've been there for a while, you might do want to just be grateful that you had a job, be grateful that you liked the job, because they said, I mean, you never know, but they did say that they was going to raise the pay back up when the freight gets back up. Everybody knows, well, I don't know if y'all company drivers look at it, but the market is crazy right now. Like, it got real low. Like, it got like under $1.90 per mile for driving is low. It got really low. So, of course, the companies, they go ahead to cut y'all pay because the freight is down. Number one, they not trying to pay you like that because they don't even really have a lot of work to go around, and that's just sad. You had to be just grateful that you have a job at these hard times that everybody is going through right now. Unless you like at Walmart, I'm sure, and that's why I always suggest private fleets because the loads shouldn't actually go lower. They shouldn't. Because if you have your own freight, it really shouldn't be no problem with getting freight. You got to work unless you just hire too many drivers. Stop hiring all them drivers during times right now. Y'all should not be hiring if you not at work. That's crazy. Another thing was, it's a young lady here. It's a young lady here on YouTube named Paigey TV, and she had posted. I hope she don't. Look, I'm just saying names. I hope she don't got a problem with that. But if you watch this, hey girl, she had posted that they took her run. Her job had took her run and gave it to somebody else. Like, that is just crazy. Like, for real. But going back to the first situation, I just feel like if you cut my pay, I'm gone. Like, because that's not, like, you sign a contract. Like, them numbers supposed to be official, and you cut my pay. Like I said, if you've been at your job for over 3 years, and I can understand why you would stay, because, like, you're comfortable now. But also, when you're doing these jobs, you kind of, like, say, if you know you're going to make $1,500 every week, your rent is probably, like, $1,500 unless you live on the road. If you live on the road, probably ain't going to be that big of a deal. But if you actually got a place back home, you usually put your bills to how much money you make. We shouldn't do it like that, but I mean, it is what it is. Going back to Paigey TV or whatever, she said they cut her run and gave it to somebody else. Like, that is not fair. Why are you cutting somebody run? Like, I don't even know if that got something to do with freight being low. She said it did, but why would you give it to somebody else? I would definitely, like I said, I might stay at a job for 3 years. Like, if it wasn't going, like, if I could still live and I could still live good or whatever, and I knew it was gonna go back up. But her situation, I don't know. If y'all say I'm gonna get paid 60 or 65 cents in a contract, I expect to get paid 60 or 65 cents, not 52 cents. I'm not saying, like, goodbye. And then it was funny, I just seen another popular trucking YouTube channel, and it's so funny because I definitely had already decided, like, last week that I was gonna post this video this week. And he said that McLean had lowered their pay really low, and that is crazy because you know how McLean and all of them be like. You know how McLean is, like, that's not no easy job. That's not no, oh, I'ma just chill. I got a guarantee anyway. I only got 300 miles and all I am is driving. I'm dropping hook. That's not that. This ain't that. That's not this. Like, no, that's not this job. Like, That's some real work. You a real trucker. Like, that's worse than flatbed. Like, you really gotta unload the truck. You gotta go to these tight old spots. Wow, wow, wow. And that's crazy. And they said it was only getting paid like $12.50 every 2 weeks gross. That's crazy. Personally, I feel like that type of job should be like a minimum of $1,600-$1,700 because you're doing two jobs. You're doing two jobs. You a warehouse worker, and you a driver. Like, that's crazy. And you working overnight most of the time. They don't really run during the day. You are overnight. Oh, and just like Cisco and all of them, that's not no easy task. Even UPS, like them, or like doubles and triples, them having to do all of that extra work, that's like, you should get extra pay for that. And then on top of, now they cutting the rates. Like, a lot of people come into this industry to get their money up, not for it to be lowered. I do understand from a business owner standpoint, like, I can't pay you that much. I ain't got nothing to pay you, but it need to be something. Like, I feel like they shouldn't lower people pay. Maybe you need to let some people go, but people pay should stay the same. Don't like have this person, have that person. Maybe y'all need to, first of all, have a hiring freeze, because I hope you ain't hiring nobody. That's the crazy part about this. Like, they be still hiring people. But like, I hope you're not. Anyway, y'all, keep your heads up. I know it's gonna turn around. The pay gonna go back up. Don't forget to join my Patreon if you need help with anything in trucking. You need somebody to take you A to Z. You need to hop on a call. You want to go in depth of any companies that I worked at, like Tyson, NFID, and Mommy. Like, you want me to really walk you through everything on the phone, I got you. Just join my Patreon, but you got to join the second tier, not the first one. And my Patreon comes with a 1 hour call a month if you join Patreon levels 2, 3, or 4. Watch my YouTube videos, the pros and cons of being a truck driver and how to survive your first year of being a truck driver. And we are out. Don't forget to join the Patreon, follow my Instagram and my Facebook. Oh, and let me know what other videos y'all want to see. But of course, Patreon members do have first dibs. But comment down below. And don't leave this video without leaving me a comment. Bye, y'all.